Alright, back here in the SGA kitchen. Gonna make old-fashioned tuna casserole. It only takes 5 ingredients. Noodles, peas, tuna, soup, and croutons. Using a can to crush all my croutons. This is gonna feed a family of 6 for under $9. $8.38 is what I spent on all these ingredients. Soups are 70 cents a piece, 2 of them. It's a different kind of tuna than I usually buy. It was $1.55 a can. It's usually about $1. Noodles were $1.62 a bag. The peas were 97 cents, and the croutons were $1.29. Typically the croutons are the most expensive thing, but the tuna was $1.55 this time because they were out of the normal type of tuna. Crush them until they're basically powder. There might be a few whole ones left in there, but it's going to spread out enough that it doesn't really matter if there's whole ones. It's nicer with the powder because it incorporates through the whole dish instead of just on the top of it. They're about all crushed up now. We'll set those aside. Here's a bag of egg noodles. Whoop. Big heavy cast iron pot. Got this from ALDI as well. Everything here is from ALDI today. It's cream of chicken soup. My mom used cream of mushroom when I was a kid. Mushrooms are disgusting, so I used the cream of chicken. Oversized spatula to get it out of there. I did wash and clean the tops of all these cans before we started. Typically when you make these as a soup, you add the soup concentrate in one whole can. I used 2 whole cans and just 1 extra can of water instead of 2 cans. It would be too watery at that point. As unappetizing as this looks, it turns out okay. If you've used condensed soup in the past, you know how it is. Alright, we're gonna grab the peas. I like peas, so I like to use a lot of them in this. And start out with half the bag, see what it looks like. Stirring them in doesn't really help the look of this dish so far, but at least there's some color in there now. We'll just go ahead and add the rest of the bag. Alright, the other kind of tuna here I'm not used to. It looks a little different than standard tuna. This is skipjack tuna. I'm not sure what the normal kind usually is, but we're gonna drain all the water out into the sink so it doesn't go into the dish. You can see right here that it's different looking. It's more crumbly than normal tuna that's packed down into the can. This is what you don't want to happen with your old school can opener, the tuna juice volcano. Just like that. Now at this point the counter and my hands are completely covered in tuna juice. I'm going to go ahead and drain that out too. It's good looking tuna. Nice color to it. If there's such a thing as good looking tuna in a can. Alright, get rid of that, clean up my tuna juice mess. It's starting to come together. That soup gel is starting to break down and turn into more smooth mixture. The whole time we've been doing this, the noodles have been cooking. We cooked the entire bag of egg noodles. I think it's for about 7 minutes. You can even undercook them a little since they're going to go in the oven for half an hour after this happens. You stir that up for a little while till it's good and stirred. Nothing fancy here. At this point, sometimes I put pepper in it. Just depends how I'm feeling at the time. But I didn't use any pepper today. The croutons have a ton of seasoning on them, and they will add plenty to it. I'll stir this up a few more times. Then flatten it all out so the croutons have a nice place to lay and not fall over on the edges. I've thought about adding other things to this recipe, but nothing that would complement it comes to mind. Vegetables or anything else, I can't think of what else to put on it. This is the point where you put the croutons on it. We didn't get a video of that, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch anyway. This is what it looks like at 350 in the oven for about a half an hour. Just keep an eye on it, and when the croutons start to turn dark is when you pull it out. There's really no set time. I just like them to be a little darker and crunchy all over. Not much else to say about it. Tuna casserole, it's going to feed about 6 people, and you'll have some left over as well. Come back next time.